Hey, what is up guys? It is me, CoDZombiesEtc. And first off I want to say thank you for 300 subscribers. That's awesome. It's a huge change from in October. Like mid-October I was at like 20 subs. And then Play the Game happened and that just spiraled from there. And so in October to November, December, January, February. Under 4 months I have gone from 20 to 300 subscribers. That's pretty fucking awesome. And also at 500 subs, I'm going to be doing two special things. One is going to be talking about my way past with YouTube, because I have been on YouTube for a long time. Successful? No. This is the first successful thing that's ever happened on YouTube. But I've been on here for a while, and I got a little secret with that to show you all. And I'm also going to do kind of a setup video with it all. And I think that'd be pretty cool. So, we're working our way up there. We're 3/5 of the way there. And when we hit it, I'll do both of those videos. You can hold me on that. But today's topic is something that I've kind of wanted to talk about a bit, and it's PC gaming expenses and just things like that, because I know there are a bunch of my friends who want to get into PC gaming, but they can't afford all the expenses. And some of you may not know some of the different things that go along with it, because it's not just buying your gaming PC. There are a lot of other expenses. So first off, you gotta get the PC, and if you're building your own, you gotta get the motherboard, you gotta get fans, you gotta get graphics card, you gotta get the power supply, a good one, unlike the one that I bought, because I bought my PC as a whole thing, because it was cheap and stuff, but it's a really weak power supply. You gotta get a good one, you gotta get a good amount of RAM, you gotta get a case, you gotta get ventilation. You gotta get all this stuff, and by then it's really expensive. You gotta get a big case for airflow, you gotta get all the different parts, and it can be a hassle. So I just bought a pre-made one, nice pre-made one, that I can just open up and replace the parts if I need to, so then I don't have to worry about all that. So there's that. And then after that, that's not it. Once you make your PC, if you're going into hardcore gaming, there are a couple other things. You probably want an external hard drive, which is like a flash drive, but bigger. So think about your 64 gigabyte flash drive that you might have, or you could have. Now think of a terabyte flash drive, but it's a hard drive. That's pretty much what an external hard drive is, just a big flash drive. Like a big flash drive that's external, thus the name, external hard drive. That's pretty much what it is. You might want one of those. I don't have one currently, but I'm looking into possibly getting one. You need to buy certain other things. I have or had a gaming mouse. It just broke tonight, so I gotta go buy a new one. I'm getting, let me see here. I am getting the Gigabyte GM Force M7 gaming mouse, which has 5 buttons, which is what I'm used to. It's wired, which I like, because that's faster response time, which is also a thing you need to look at, and things like that. That's the mouse I'm going to be getting. It's around 20 quid, $25, 26, somewhere around there. So I'm getting that as my new gaming mouse, which I'm happy for. But basically my old one's the scroll wheel. It broke on it. You need to get possibly a gaming keyboard. I don't, but it can be nice. All mine is that considers it gaming is the, let me pull it up, the up, down, left, and right arrows in the WSAD are like highlighted in red. They're red instead of black buttons, which I don't see why it matters. I mean, if I'm a gamer, I should probably know where they are and not need some red indicators to tell me where my keyboard buttons are. But there are those. Then there's the monitor you have to buy, and it's not just looking at like how big it is and if it's in 1080p. You gotta look at the response time, you gotta look at all these different things that go into it, especially response time, because that's big with PC gaming. It's pretty much whoever has the best way, like the best sensitivity, the best mouse, the best computer, and the best monitor. But monitor is a big thing. You could have the best PC in the world, the best aim in the world, unlike Call of Duty or something, but because your PC response time is slower than someone else's, you're fucked, because you go up, and it might take a couple more milliseconds than someone else, which is just enough time for them to kill you, you know? So, you gotta look into that. I'm trying to think of what else I have, because I have a pretty nice setup. Headset, I'm sure you all already have one. That's kind of something that's a necessity, although up until just recently I was using a Rock Band mic, and by just recently I mean like Christmas is when I switched over to a real mic. What else do I have? Printer, doesn't really matter. I mean, you want one, go get it. Like I said, make sure you have a fan for your PC so it doesn't overheat. Mine is very ventilated, so it can be on all the time and not overheat, which is nice. You don't want your PC overheating. Make sure you clean it out of the dust in it. It gets really dusty. My PSU is holy fuck dusty, and I should probably get that cleaned out. I'll do that probably tomorrow morning. It's like midnight, so I guess this morning? Sure, why not? What else do you probably want? You want wired mouse, like a wired mouse, like I said, because faster response time, and response time is, again, everything. Is a lot faster than wireless because it's going straight through the cord, whereas it's not wirelessly like sending out signals. Same as like a wireless headset isn't as good as a wired headset. There are those kind of things. You probably want a good chair if you're gonna be playing gaming for a long time. If you're gonna be playing gaming, if you're gonna be gaming for a long time, excuse me. I don't have a good chair, which makes my ass hurt tremendously. You want a nice mouse pad, because a mouse pad will tell you, it'll make your hand comfortable. My parents have a nice one. I don't know why they get the nice one and I get the shit one. It doesn't really make much sense, since all they do is surf the web on Internet Explorer 5 times a day, whereas I do nothing but internet. That's pretty much all there is to. Like, I don't want to say it's all there is to it, because clearly there's a bunch more, but when you're getting your PC stuff set up, you're going to want a nice gaming mouse, you're going to want a nice monitor, all this stuff that kind of adds an expense to it. A nice gaming mouse, I'm not getting a super nice one now, it's like 25 bucks, you can get one for pretty cheap, but if you're looking for like a really good mouse, you're going to want to pay around 50-60 bucks US dollars for that. If you're looking for a good monitor, you're looking at probably 200 to 300. Actually, hold on, no. How much is that one? This one's not the best, but it's pretty good. I'm possibly getting a 23-inch monitor, LED 1080p, which is 5 milliseconds for $220. So yeah, you're looking around $300 for a nice one, $300-400 for a nice one, plus your PC, plus all this other stuff. So you really are looking at a lot of expendence. I cannot talk. You're looking at a lot of expenses for your computer, not just the PC itself and like a regular mouse or something. Excuse me. I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope it helps someone. Yeah, I hope it helped some of you. Whether it did or didn't, I hope it just kind of enlightened you if you didn't know. I'll talk to you all later, and thank you for 300 subs. Goodbye.